Hello again, friends, and welcome back to The Little House on the Mountain. There's a beautiful quote by Louisa May Alcott from the book Little Women, and it says this: "My child, the troubles and temptations of your life are beginning and may be many, but you can overcome and outlive them all if you learn to feel the strength and tenderness of your Heavenly Father as you do that of your earthly one. The more you love and trust Him, the nearer you will feel to Him, and the less you will depend on human power and wisdom. His love and care never tire or change, can never be taken from you, but may become the source of lifelong peace, happiness, and strength. Believe this heartily, and go to God with all your little cares, and hopes, and sins and sorrows, as freely and confidently as you come to your mother." Welcome to the coziest and most sparkly time of the year. One of the things that always makes each season uniquely beautiful and special for me, and adds a little something to each time of the year, is to utilize and amplify the things that make that season beautiful. And I love bringing those unique and special aspects into my home and having them around my home. I've spent some time over the last few years learning which things grow in our zone in the winter, and I've enjoyed planting things that will add a touch of color or dimension or texture around our property in the winter. And I also just love finding special and unique things about the landscape outside and bringing them in to decorate for the winter months. I'll usually decorate the last week of November or the first week of December, and I'll leave that up until March 1st and really just allow myself to enjoy that all the way through the season and have all of the sparkly, beautiful decorations all the way until I'm ready to begin to clean things up and clear them out for the spring. I tend to embrace warm, softer lighting all year because I think it's healthier for you and it's better for your eyes and your sleep cycles, but especially in the winter when it's dark longer and we have lights on more of the day, I think it's really important to embrace warm, soft lighting as it's so much better for you overall, helps your body to stay in a good rhythm, and it just adds that extra cozy touch to the space. I don't know if you guys are book people at all, but I always love having goals for myself in every single season with a certain amount of books that I want to read. And so I have some books carved out for this winter, and then hopefully I'll hit that goal by March 1st and have some new books to go through in the spring. I do have my favorites, my classic books that I like to read every year, and then I will add a few new things in. Right now I am reading Love's Long Journey, and I really love that book. It is so rich with faith and courage, and it's really inspired me. And then I really want to read the book Little Men towards the end of winter, and maybe if I have time I'll throw in another one, but I'm really enjoying the Love's Long Journey book from the Love Comes Softly series. Welcome back to the little house on the mountain. It is cozy season. Feel it all through my bones. The sunrises are getting more vibrant. The stars in the sky are appearing brighter and brighter as the days go by. And I just love everything about it. I am one of those people, and I know it's controversial. Winter is my favorite season of the year. Autumn is right there. It is a very close second. They are twinning cousins. Autumn is so close, but I have to say, winter has become my favorite season of the year. At the end of winter, I always look forward to seeing those crocuses and tulips and daffodils pop up through the soil. And by the end of winter, I just feel like ready to move forward and go through the cycle again. But especially at this time of the year, right at the beginning of December, I'm just so looking forward to all of the things that cozy season has to offer. And I was hoping to spread a little bit of that joy to you because I know that this time of year can be really hard for some people. If you are new here, friend, and you end up enjoying today's video, I would love to have you subscribe to the channel so that we can visit again. And friends, I always appreciate when you take the time to like the video, to comment on the videos, and to share them with someone you think they may help. I just got done sharing a video over on Patreon and our members block, talking all about the mind and how the mind works in terms of Thanksgiving and gratitude. Yesterday was Thanksgiving at the time of filming this. As a part of my healing journey, this was something I just knew deep down inside was really important, and how it's connected to the spiritual and everything. The art of being thankful and grateful in the little moments of life and not just on one day of the year is transformational. And there is an entire incredible complex process that goes on in your mind when you are dwelling on certain things repeatedly. It is incredible the way that the Lord, our Creator, built these mechanisms into our mind. And I believe He created them for our good. When we begin to enter into this practice, I will find myself just all throughout the day. I'll get into the hot bath and the first thing out of my mouth is, oh my goodness, thank you. This feels so good. I am so thankful for this hot water. I'll sit down here in the morning and I'll look out at the mountain and I just think, thank you. My goodness. In our minds, it seems small. I really don't think it's small at all. And I think it builds up over time into a habit that is so healing and good and transformational. So get into that practice this winter. Try it. Start to train your brain to say thank you and to feel it in your being in these little moments of life as you walk through them. Having a cozy bundle basket. Go ahead and find yourself a fun basket at the thrift store or the antique store. They have sometimes whole bins of cool vintage baskets at places like the Salvation Army, and you can get a cool basket for like $1 or $2. Go get yourself a cool basket that you don't mind having out and fill your basket with cozy season bundles of things that you can take 15 minutes out of your day. Because one of my recommendations is to spend just 15 minutes out of your day just to do something enjoyable. I know. Not something that you have to do, not something that's on the list to do. I even think it's healthy if you have children to designate that time and allow them to pick something within reason that they enjoy, that they can have quiet time and work on that thing, that project that they want to do, and they can have their own little cozy season bundle basket. And everybody takes that 15 minutes. You could have things in there that you're learning, like your chunky knit yarn, you're making a blanket, your embroidery, a book that you've been wanting to read. You could have little jars filled with dry ingredients to make yourself a chai or a cocoa, and look forward to that. When we look forward to things and we have that hope in our heart, it really helps to stave off some of that apathy that we can all slip into when things start to become very mundane. Having those kinds of routines where even if we just designate 50, hey, you can designate more time. if you want to move things around and do that. But even just that 15 minutes, it changes things. Say, we're going to take 15 minutes to just do stuff we enjoy. We're going to be in the moment and enjoy life and enjoy the season. And this is the time of year when we're inside more, so let's go ahead and make the most of it. This is our biblical affirmations journal. I have a digital version and a paperback version, and I just keep going through this. I do journaling underneath the different things that I feel like the Lord's putting on my heart, or things that come up when I'm reading through the biblically rooted affirmations. And I was going back through this one today. God has a purpose for me today. Even my ordinary tasks have eternal value when I do them to His glory. I am thankful and ready to live out God's purpose in my life today. I do love traditions because they're kind of like routines, but in yearly or monthly cycles. And I have some movie traditions in the cozy season. So yesterday, every year during the Thanksgiving week, or on Thanksgiving when I'm cooking, I watch an old-fashioned Thanksgiving. It's the movie version of the book by Louisa May Alcott. And then when I'm decorating for winter, for the holidays, I watch the 1994 version of Little Women. When that sonnet, that song comes on right at the beginning of the movie, all the feels.
But necessity is indeed the mother of invention. Somehow in that dark time, our family, the March family, seemed to create its own light.
Louisa May Alcott is one of my favorite authors, so I will usually also in December watch Little Men, which is the movie version of Louisa May Alcott's Little Men book. And they're so wholesome. That one's from the 90s too, and they're just feel-good films, so I really enjoy doing that. I try to get up with the sun as much as I can. I notice, especially in the winter, it's very helpful. Yes, it feels terrible to have to get up that early, but for whatever reason, for all the reasons, you end up feeling so much better all day. Like your energy levels are better. And that Sunrise One alarm clock that I got from Dream Egg, I did that partnership with them a couple months ago. That has changed the game for me when I have to get up early to work, to shoot video, to get to an appointment. That has made the entire experience more pleasant. It has some beautiful noise, sounds, and music that you can play at night. The dogs now know when I turn on that music on the Sunrise One that means it's bedtime. And so they will hear it and they'll march themselves up and lay down in the bedroom. And then just that beautiful glowy light that comes on in the morning and the bird chirpy sounds. I have really continued to enjoy that. So if you know someone who enjoys cozy things and they have like a hard time getting up in the winter, look into getting them that Sunrise One as a gift. So I'll just leave all that for you in the description box and pinned in the comments below. Bundle up, go for a walk, go for a hike, sit on the porch, get some fresh air. Infrared light is extremely helpful. If you're able to get yourself like an infrared panel, or one of the ones that you can lay on, or one of the ones that you can wrap around your belly or have shine on your face for a few minutes a day. If you get the winter blues, supplementing with infrared light can be really helpful. Topping that with taking a D3 K2 supplement and making sure that you're getting enough fat and protein and cutting the processed sugar, and that can be very, very helpful for you in terms of combating the winter blues. Friends, I wanted to thank you so much as always for choosing to spend a piece of your day here with me. I appreciate all of you so very much. All of the information about us from the video, our digital downloads, our e-programs, all of that can be found on our website at www www.ourlittlehouseonthemountain.com, and all of the links for you are in the description box and pinned in the comments below. I love all of you and appreciate you, and Lord willing, I will see each and every one of you, precious and beautiful souls, right here on the next one. Bye, friends. And remember, stay cozy.